Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
Girl, pour the wine. No, the really big glass. Yes, fill it to the rim. Thank you. Lock the door, put your phone on silent because I am about to spill everything. I feel like I'm going to explode if I don't say this out loud. So you know the vibe with us lately, right? It's him. It's my husband. On paper, we are the American dream. But girl, behind closed doors, I am losing my absolute mind. I am this close to walking out. Literally packing a bag and leaving. Here is the tea. My husband has no backbone. None. Zero. I need you to visualize him for a second. He is 30 years old, 6'4", and weighs 220 pounds. The man is a tank, built like a linebacker. When you see him, you think, that is a protector. Right? That's what I thought too. But it's all a facade. He cannot stand up for himself, me, or our kids. Last weekend, we were at his family's barbecue. One of his cousins, this loudmouth who has accomplished nothing, starts tearing into my husband. Trash talk. Legit trash, degrading him in front of everyone. And what does my husband do? My 6'4", 220-pound husband, he laughs. He does that nervous, high-pitched chuckle and looks at his shoes. He lets this pipsqueak walk him like a dog. I'm sitting there, knuckles white, waiting for him to shut it down. But no, nothing. How am I supposed to look at him with desire when he acts like a frightened child in a giant's body? But wait, it gets worse. Of course it gets worse. If it was just him letting people walk over him, maybe I could deal with it. I just accept that I married a passive man. But girl, he lets people do it to our children. We have 2 kids under 6. They are defenseless. They look to us to set the boundaries of their world and keep them safe. A few months ago, I didn't tell you this because I was too ashamed. We were at a dinner. A family member started being incredibly rude to our oldest. Criticizing his table manners, calling him spoiled and bratty just because he didn't want to eat some gross potato salad. He's a toddler. This family member was getting aggressive with her tone. You know that tone that makes a kid's lip quiver? That tone. I looked at my husband. I gave him the handle this, that is your blood relative disrespecting our son look, and he froze. He just sat there, cutting his steak, pretending he didn't hear it. I had to be the one to jump in and say, okay, that's enough. I had to be the shield. Later, I exploded. I asked him, why didn't you say anything? He looked all sad and admitted he was wrong. He said, I just didn't want to cause a scene. A scene. Someone is bullying your child and you're worried about the vibes. And that's just the beginning because it's not just his family he lets get away with it. I am just getting so tired of this. I'm exhausted. It's an emotional exhaustion that sleep doesn't fix. I really believe people perceive him as soft. They see this big guy, but within 5 minutes they realize they can push him around. And people are predators, girl, even strangers. We'll be at the grocery store and someone will cut in front of us in line, blatantly, and he won't say a word. He'll actually apologize to them. Oh, sorry, go ahead. No, why are you apologizing for existing? He knows he struggles with this. He says, I'm trying to work on it. But from where I'm standing, working on it looks exactly like doing nothing. I feel like I'm losing attraction to him. Is that awful to say? I love him, I do. We have 10 years of history. But there is something primal about wanting your partner to be able to defend the fortress. It's not like I want him to be getting into bar fights. I just want a husband who commands a baseline level of respect. I want a husband who, when someone disrespects his wife, says, don't speak to her that way. I feel unsafe. Existentially unsafe. Like if the world came crashing down, I would have to be the warrior. And I am tired of being the warrior. When he takes his shirt off and I see those big shoulders, it feels like a costume. It feels like he's cosplaying a strong man. And the worst part is, I don't know if I can help him. Can you teach a 30-year-old man to have guts? Can you teach someone to find their spine? Or is this just who he is? I'm really close to leaving my marriage due to this. I catch myself daydreaming about living alone, just me and the kids, because at least then I wouldn't have the disappointment of expecting him to step up and watching him fail. When you're alone, you know you have to handle it. But being married to someone who looks like he should handle it, but whoa, it's a constant mental torture. I don't want to talk to our other friends about this because they all love him. He's the nice guy, remember? Everyone loves the nice guy. Yeah, he's chill because he's terrified of conflict. They don't see the toll it takes on me to be the only enforcer in the household. So tell me, am I crazy? Is there something I can do? Maybe therapy, assertiveness training. All I know is that the next time someone disrespects him and he stands there like a deer in headlights, I might just snap. I might just pack the bags right then and there. Because I need a partner, not another dependent. I need a man who acts like a man, not a mouse in a giant suit. Pour me another glass, please. I have to go home to him in an hour and pretend I'm not analyzing his every move. What do I do, girl?